Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
The North Dakota Highway Patrol has identified a man killed in a crash just north of Devil's Lake. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Christine Stanwood. Troopers say 29-year-old Cale Goodwill from Devil's Lake died after his car went off the road on Highway 20. Goodwill was headed north on Highway 20 when his SUV went in the ditch and rolled several times. He wasn't wearing a seatbelt and was thrown from the vehicle. Goodwill died at the scene at the time of the crash, and it's still under investigation. It was reported about 8:45 Sunday morning. Well, a father and son joyride turned into an ATV rollover and DUI arrest. 38-year-old Adam Pogreba and his son were riding around 7:30 last night when witnesses say they rolled the ATV 8 to 10 times. While investigating, deputies could smell alcohol and then performed a field sobriety test on the driver. Pogreba was arrested for a DUI accompanied by a minor and DUI test refusal. Now, both were taken to the hospital for non-life-threatening injuries. Neither was wearing a helmet. Well, after a wonderful weekend of nice weather, can we expect the same going into this week? Let's check with meteorologist Robert Hahn. Robert.
Yeah, most of us enjoying some nice weather today. Just like yesterday, we're going to see some light winds and some warm temperatures. Have dealt with a little bit of rain in our western counties, and that has kept temperatures down a little bit there. 55 degrees in Jamestown, 59 Valley City, but 66 here in Fargo. That matched with a 66 in Crookston and in Grand Forks. Winds again light, and they're going to remain light as we head through the day today. But the breezes will be back as we head through your Tuesday, but we're going to see similar temperatures to what we're seeing today. Just a few clouds primarily in our western counties, a few high thin cirrus clouds elsewhere. And those will continue to drift off towards the south and the southeast. Underneath what clouds we do have, there are the showers. And they'll start to exit our far southwestern counties as we head through the next few hours, leaving behind some partly to mostly sunny skies. Today, some low 70s. Tomorrow, some mid 70s. Again, a breezy day. And these aren't even the warmest temperatures on the 7-day forecast. How warm do we get? We'll let you know in just a few minutes.
All right. Thanks so much, Robert. And our beautiful weather may have you itching to get outside. So if that's the case, we want you to let you know about some changes coming up in our area. Minnesota State Parks and Recreation areas for this camping season. And for the first time ever, you will be able to make a same-day reservation at many locations and reserve campsites at every state park. And according to the DNR website, it's all part of an effort to modernize and provide campers with convenient and efficient customer service. Campsites will become available for reservations starting tomorrow. And the road to the White House goes through Indiana tomorrow, and the Hoosier State will have a big say on whether Donald Trump can lock up the Republican presidential nomination. Craig Boswell is at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue with more details.
Ted Cruz isn't wasting any time, hitting the campaign trail early Monday morning at an Indiana cafe.
We're going all the way.
Cruz needs a big win in the state to stop Trump from locking up the Republican presidential nomination before the convention.
The entire country is looking to Indiana and really depending on Indiana to pull us back from this cliff that we're staring over.
But the latest poll shows Trump with a 15-point lead over Cruz, and John Kasich has fallen significantly behind the businessman after pulling out of the state.
So I'm competing against these two guys, even though they have no path to victory. It's ridiculous. I don't even know what we're doing.
Trump has turned many of his attacks toward Hillary Clinton, and she's firing right back as the two prepare for a general election battle.
We cannot let Barack Obama's legacy fall into Donald Trump's hands.
Clinton needs 18% of the remaining delegates to lock up the nomination, but Bernie Sanders says it will be a contested convention.
It is virtually impossible for Secretary Clinton to reach the majority of convention delegates by June 14th.
Sanders is calling on the Democratic superdelegates to change their support and vote for him at this summer's convention. Craig Boswell, CBS News, the White House.
Bernie Sanders has closed the gap on Hillary Clinton in Indiana. She has a 4-point lead in the NBC News Wall Street Journal poll. That's within the poll's margin of error. A Minnesota judge has officially appointed a special administrator to oversee the settlement of Prince's will. Bremer Financial was formally named special administrator at a court hearing this morning in Chaska, Minnesota. Now, Prince's sister, Tyka Nelson, requested the appointment, saying the superstar musician had no known will. Nelson and Prince's 4 half-siblings, Alfred Jackson, Noreen Nelson, Sharon Nelson, and Omar Baker, all attended today's hearing. None commented as they left the proceeding. The hearing didn't address how long it could take to sell the estate or how much it is worth. Now, investigators are reportedly looking into whether Prince, who was found dead at his home on April 21st, died from an overdose, or whether a doctor was prescribing him drugs in the weeks beforehand. A farmer near Edgeley, North Dakota, used his tractor to pay tribute to music legend Prince. Jane Hansen sent us this picture that he took from his home-built plane. Hansen says he used his tractor with a disc to make the logo. It's in a field north of Edgeley. And women are buzzing with interest across the country on a procedure that was once considered taboo. Now locally, women are beginning to outwardly express their own desire. It's a procedure to boost women's confidence and sex lives, and it hasn't hit our area until now. The idea of vaginal renewal can be an unspoken yet highly desired procedure to bring up in a conversation.
Having babies just completely changes your body. I mean, you know, it's worth it. It definitely is worth it, but it completely changes. So it's nice to know that they have services that can help.
Be sure to watch Valley News Live 10 at 10 tonight, where we will tell you why more local women are opting for this procedure and what it can do to help them in the bedroom. Everyone is getting excited about cleanup week, but there are rules you should follow so you don't get charged any fees. Electronics should not be put out. They can be dropped off at household hazardous waste facilities all year long. There is a limit on appliances per household depending on where you live. And you must keep household garbage at least 4 feet from other cleanup week items. And for a full list of rules regarding cleanup week, go to valleynewslive.com and click on this story. Now, here's a page turner. You can soon buy books at the Moorhead Public Library. And that's not all. There will also be audiobooks, music, and movies for sale. The sale begins this Friday and goes until Saturday. You can buy books and other materials for $5 a bag. And still ahead.